The throne is mine. I must be king at all cost. My brother wants the throne. Help me kill him.
Long ago, in the vast and fertile Sunrise Kingdom, reigned King Adekunle, a ruler beloved for his justice and wisdom. He had two sons, both blessed with striking handsomeness, destined to inherit his powerful legacy. The eldest, Prince Adetokunbo, was outwardly regal, always draped in the most opulent silks and gold jewelry. But beneath the polish lay a soul consumed by pride and entitlement. He treated servants and commoners with cold disdain, believing his birthright excused all unkindness. The younger prince, Prince Kunle, was the true jewel of the kingdom. He preferred simple earth-tone robes and spent his days in the fields, listening to the people's joys and woes. His compassion was boundless, and the warmth of his heart shone brighter than any gold his brother wore. The people loved Kunle more. This popular affection, rather than encouraging the elder prince, ignited a dark, consuming envy. One humid afternoon, while strolling round the palace, Adetokunbo paused near the stream. He overheard the light laughter of village maidens. Prince Kunle will surely make a better king, one sighed. He sees our humanity. Yes, another agreed. The gods should appoint him. Adetokunbo is too cold. Adetokunbo felt a sharp, cold jab in his chest. He immediately had the girls seized and punished for insulting the royal heir. Yet their words echoed in his heart like a drum of doom. Kunle was stealing his love. Later that evening, the final straw broke. In the palace courtyard, Adetokunbo heard two royal guards speaking low. If only the gods would appoint Prince Kunle king, one murmured wistfully. The future of the Sunrise Kingdom depends on a kind heart, not just a noble title. Consumed by rage, Adetokunbo stormed to the hut of the ancient village priest, Odofun. The younger prince seeks to overthrow me, Adetokunbo hissed, though he knew the claim was false. I need a charm to remove him from my path forever. Odofun, wise and weary, tried to warn him. My prince, evil deeds rebound. Do not seek the darkness. But Adetokunbo was beyond reason. He threatened the priest's life and the safety of his family until the old man, weeping and trembling, retrieved a small obsidian veil. He gave Adetokunbo the charm. This charm will strike down any living man, Odofun whispered, his voice trembling. But heed my words. If you ever set eyes upon the target of this charm after it is administered, you will instantly lose your sanity. You will run mad and confess every sin you have ever committed. Avoid his sight or pay the price. Adetokunbo smirked. I will kill him first. I will never have to see his face again. Instead of using the potion on his brother, the wicked prince conceived a more cunning plot. He secretly administered the charm to King Adekunle, inducing a mysterious wasting illness that left the king in a deep coma. He then planted Kunle's favorite dark feather and a collection of strange herbs in the younger brother's chambers. Kunle was immediately arrested, framed for treason and the attempted murder of the king. He was banished from the Sunrise Kingdom under pain of death. Before Kunle could travel far, Adetokunbo sent his most loyal wicked guard to to administer a second lethal dose of the poison to ensure Kunle would never recover. Kunle lay dying in the unforgiving bush, his breath shallow, his body consumed by the venom. He felt the bitterness of betrayal, not just from his brother, but from the kingdom that had so easily condemned him. Just as the darkness began to clean him, a soft, ethereal light filled the clearing. The spirit of his late mother, Amarachi, appeared, serene and sorrowful. She pressed a glowing green herb to his lips. "Your heart is pure, my son." Her voice resonated like wind chimes. "Your journey is not finished, but the throne is not yet ready. Find your rest and let justice ripen." His spirit vanished. Kunle recovered slowly and painfully. His memory of the charm's details hazy, but the scar of his exile was sharp. He adopted the name Ade and settled in a neighboring village, determined to live a life free from the poison of power. He met Aisha, a strong, resourceful young woman who offered him shelter after recognizing his gentle nature. She was initially guarded, but Kunle's quiet kindness earned her trust. As their bond grew, Kunle noticed a deep, unresolved sorrow in Aisha's eyes. One evening, under the soft glow of the moon, she revealed her truth. "I am from the Sunrise Kingdom," she whispered, tears finally tracing lines down her cheeks. "My older sister. She was murdered by the wicked heir. Prince Adetokunbo forced himself upon her. When he learned she was pregnant, he forced a procedure that took her life. I threatened to expose him and he tried to kill me. I had to flee, vowing revenge for the blood on his hands." Kunle felt a searing pain. His brother's wickedness was a cancer that had spread throughout the kingdom, destroying even the innocent. Kunle then revealed his own identity and his betrayal. Their wounds were the same, their enemy was one. "I am sorry," Aisha said, her voice heavy with determination, "but I will have my revenge." "And I will help you," Kunle promised. "We seek justice, not vengeance. The gods have brought us together for a reason." Together, Kunle and Aisha snuck back into the Sunrise Kingdom. The sight that greeted them was horrifying. The fields were scorched. The streams were muddy. Sickness had plagued the skeletal villagers. The kingdom was dying, yet the palace walls gleamed. Adetokunbo, now crowned king, lived in arrogant isolation, hoarding the rest of the kingdom's stores and mocking the starving populace. Kunle's heart broke. He knew the kingdom needed more than just a change of ruler. It needed healing. They formulated a plan, but the sheer power of the usurper was intimidating. Once again, Amarachi's spirit appeared to Kunle in a dream. "Do not fight his wickedness with your hands, my son," she instructed. "Fight it with truth. The charm he chose for darkness must become the light of justice. Show yourself to him. The charm of the vanishing sight will deliver the justice the gods intended." Fear gripped Kunle. He knew the price of confronting Adetokunbo could be his life. But he looked at Aisha, remembering her sister's sacrifice and the suffering of his people, and summoned the courage of a true king. The next day, Adetokunbo addressed a weary, listless gathering in the palace courtyard, demanding more tribute. Kunle, wearing his simple robes, walked slowly into the center of the crowd. Adetokunbo paused mid-speech. He scanned the crowd, then his eyes locked onto the man he had banished and poisoned. the man who should have been dead. The recognition was instantaneous, and the curse of the charm activated. A terrible animalistic scream ripped from Adetokunbo's throat. His eyes rolled back and he began to tear at his opulent robes. He lives! I see him! I poisoned the king. I sent the guard. I forced Aisha's sister. He must not be king. I did it all. The curse! The throne is mine. Adetokunbo raved, his mind snapping under the weight of his guilt and the magic's power. The stunned villagers rushed forward as Adetokunbo confessed every terrible deed. Their despair turned to righteous fury. They seized the raving king and, fueled by their anger over the poisoned kingdom, delivered a swift and brutal justice by fire, purging the palace of its evil. Kunle was instantly recognized and proclaimed king by the joyous weeping people. He married his royal brave Aisha, and together they dedicated themselves to rebuilding the Sunrise Kingdom. Under the rule of the kind and compassionate King Kunle, the rains returned, the crops flourished, and the kingdom was reborn in peace and prosperity. A lasting testament to the truth that kindness, not cruelty, is the highest currency of power.